welcome to a new reading vlog. Today is Monday. It's national holiday here where I'm from. My mom doesn't have to go to work. I don't have university, stuff like that, you know, national holiday things. So it's gonna be a perfect day for reading. After seeing my last vlog, it was a mess. I filmed random days and then I put it together. Hope it makes any sense. So I'm actually gonna plant my weekly reading vlog. I hope it makes more sense and you can enjoy it better. I'm gonna update my reads. I read a few books this past weekend. I took a few days off vlogging because I wasn't feeling really well mentally. I was having a hard day. On the last vlog I was reading Wicked Sense by Emily A. Duncan and I finished it. I still don't know what I feel about this book. I want to make a full review, but it's gonna be more of a rant because it was pretty messy. This book is about two countries that are at war, and one country can use blood magic and then the other one believes in the gods, and only a few selected people by these gods called clerics can use the magic. And then our main character Nadia has been chosen by the gods, but normally you would only have the power of one god. She has the power of all of them. In the last vlog I talk about how I love the blood magic and the magic system in here with the gods. I thought the characters had such a good potential, but the prince in the middle of the book just lacks something. I really like him in the first few chapters, but then he was like a filler on the rest of the book. Every time I read a chapter about him I was like, no, can we go back to Nadia? I did like Nadia, but she was honestly a bit stupid. And Mal, like, I saw him coming since the beginning of the book. And on the last third of the book I was so lost. The last 5 chapters of the book I have to read 3 times. That last like battle confrontation, I didn't know what was happening. I love the idea, but the execution wasn't the best. I'm going to continue the book because I want to know if it gets better. I don't know, if I find it cheap I will probably buy it. And then the other book that I finished was The Shadow Between Us by Tricia Levenseller. I body read this book, well, body read but I read it with Laura, her artist daughter of words, in Instagram. It was such a fun book to read. It's about this girl who wants to get all the power in the world, so she tries to woo the Shadow King and become queen and then kill him. I like this book, but it has a lot of problems in it. I'm going to talk later about this one. Something was off. I gave it, I think, a 4 out of 5 stars or 3 out of 5 stars. I don't know. I have to make my mind on this book. And then the plans of reading for this week are a lot. I want to start One of Us is Lying, and then you choose this on my Instagram. You help me pick between A Darker Shade of Magic and The Young Alliance.
Muy bien. Fenomenal. Vale, todo es cuantificable, ¿no? Y son estándares. No se oye lo que dicen los compañeros.
Oh my god, 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 oh my god. Okay. This is my most anticipated release of the year. I wanna cry, I wanna cry, I wanna cry. The mail lady came in the morning and she didn't drop anything. She just dropped something for my mom, a few letters, and I was like, no way, it's not arriving today. It's here. It's here. Let me find some scissors. Okay, let's go. Okay. Even more grabbed. What the hell? Oh no. I saw it. Look. Can you hear me scream? It's so pretty. This is the Forbidden Planet edition. It's all blue. Normally this cover will have gold on it too. And pages are so beautiful too. I believe there's other 2 editions of Addie LaRue coming on the mail. But yeah. It does you too. Today is Thursday. I totally forgot to vlog these past days. Today I just had my online classes. I didn't pay any attention because I was finishing a book, and that book is Scavenge the Stars by Tara Sim. I haven't heard anything about this book, but I had it as an ebook and I saw it and I liked the cover and I was like, let's just read it. And I read it in 2 days and I really liked it. I gave it a 4 out of 5 stars. I didn't feel me reading it because it was just like in the middle of the night. It's inspired by the Count of Monte Cristo. It's about this girl whose family sold her to this boat, this slave boat, where children work for paying the debts of whoever sold them to the boat. And she's been there for years and it's gonna get out of it. She's gonna pay all of the debts she owns. And then she saves this man from the water, and this man tells her whatever she wants, he can give it to her. And then she starts this life trying to discover who sold her and what happened to her parents and who killed her dad. Crazy revenge story. I love when books tackle revenge. It isn't the most like unique story. I think it was a little bit bland on the middle. It's not like a surprising fantasy book. It was just an easy read. I like the story. There was a lot of plot twist I didn't see coming, and there's a second book coming out on March of next year, I believe, and I cannot wait to read it. Yesterday the bone houses arrived, so I'm gonna definitely start this one today. I did talk about Wicked Sins, but I didn't talk about The Shadow Between Us because I didn't know what I thought about it, and now I know what it is. This book is a guilty pleasure, is the only thing I can say. I thought it was a series, but it's a standalone, which I like. The book is entertaining, fast. The main character is super bold. It's a type of character we don't normally get to see on fantasies. It screams feminism in so many type of ways, and it was done in a really bold way too. It has this whole vibe of women should have the rights to do whatever they want, even in the bedroom, which I'm totally for that, but it just was too in the face. It was too obvious she wanted to do that. The other thing I wasn't sure about was the characters. I did like the Shadow King. He is like the Darkling 2.0. They are morally bad. They are not gray or anything. They are just bad, and sometimes it made me feel a little bit guilty about laughing at something they did. I give it a 3 out of 5 stars. Super enjoyable, just don't look too much at it because it has its problems. It has its problems. My camera is gonna die, but I will show you later my bullet journal. I think I haven't shown you yet. I decided I'm gonna do more vlogs because it's what you seem to like the most. I'm gonna start the bone houses. First update on the bone houses. I read 50 pages of it. I didn't know there was Welsh mythology in it. I'm really excited. I never read anything with Welsh mythology on it, and I'm intrigued to know more about it. I also updated my Goodreads this morning, and I put on lots of reviews, and I also uploaded some stories to my Instagram. I do mini reviews. It's just like that. I do some scores, pros, cons, what the book is about, then I do my review and a quote, and then I ask you guys if you read it or not. I also did one for The Shadow Between Us. Okay, let's turn booktube. I bought this thing that changes my light color, and I've been in love with it. Look at that. It's blue, pink. So this is my October bullet journal. So a little bit, I always put books, playlist, some quotes, the months, and then this is my first. As you can tell, I sometimes forget to write stuff, but I will fill it later with this one. The theme was witches with all the cats and the books. This one is my least favorite one of the month. This orange was super bright. I just don't like it as much. And then we have this week. And then this one is my favorite, which is like Tim Burton. Nightmare Before Christmas is my favorite movie. And I'm missing a week that I should be doing. There's a package. Might be a book. Let's find out. I'm so scared of burning my books with the candles. It wasn't a book. I'm so mad. Well, let's continue the reading. So, this is my setup in the morning without lights or anything. My classes start at 8 a.m. and it's all good and fun because it's online and I just have to wake up and open the laptop. But if I have to go to class, like next week I have to go to class. I have to wake up at like 6 or 7. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna divide my books. I normally divide them in pieces, so it's easier for me to read. I don't know why. It's just like I have to reach the deposit before I stop reading. I'm gonna divide The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue, Heartless, and Dark Dawn, and maybe Daughter of Smoke and Bones. And I'm listening to Tweet Cute on audiobook right now. Good morning, it's Sunday and today it's gonna be baking day. I'm gonna make cookies. My cookies are really well known, all my friends love them, and next week it's the first week I have to like officially go to university, so I decided it will be good for like breakfast and stuff like that. Okay, so I'm done baking all of the cookies. You got triple chocolate, which is basically chocolate cookie dough with white chocolate, dark chocolate, and milk chocolate. Then we have nuts and chocolate, which is brown sugar cookie batter with nuts and milk chocolate. Then we have Oreo cheesecake cookies, which are brown sugar cookie dough with cream cheese and Oreo bits. And then we got red velvet, which is brown sugar cookie dough with some cocoa powder, and then white chocolate and dark chocolate. And that's it. And now I have to bake them. Let's bake these. Finished result. They look super good. These ones are the ugly ones, the ones that didn't go around. And a lot came out. I still have a few to bake and there's more in the oven. I'm editing the vlog and I totally forgot to talk about my reads while I bake the cookies. I got too much into it and I totally forgot. So let's do the last update of the vlog. I finished the Bolivar Houses in like 2 days. Loved it. 5 out of 5 stars. Oh my god. Oh my god. It was like reading a movie. I love the fighting scenes. It was a bit slow at the beginning and in the middle, but those fighting scenes like make out for it. I really enjoy the Welsh folklore theme in it. I keep calling it Welsh mythology and it's not, it's folklore. I'm so sorry. I was reading Goodreads reviews and I kind of realized my mistake. If you have any Welsh folklore books that you enjoyed or you know about, please tell me in the comments because I really want to read about it. It's so magical. And I also cried a few times. If a book makes me cry more than once, they deserve 5 stars. And this one, I didn't thought it was gonna be emotional, but the characters, I love Ellie. I love that we don't know who he is till the end of the book, and I love Reen with this whole family theme. I have to protect my family, so I will be this grave digger. 5 out of 5 stars, really recommended for autumn. And the next book, I listened it to audiobook, but I needed something cute, sweet after all these like hardcore fantasies, Halloween themed books. So I decided to pick up Tweet Cute by, I don't even know the author, I just picked it up because I had it as an audiobook and ended up really enjoying it. 5 out of 5 stars. I normally give contemporary romance books 5 stars all the time because I just find them so cute. I don't know, I'm such a romantic. So it's about Pepper and Jack, these 2 teenagers that go to the same school. Pepper is the type of student that needs to have everything put together and she sees everything as a competition. And then Jack is the clown of the town and he has always been overshadowed by his super awesome twin brother who he calls the Golden Twin. And something happens and they get involved in this massive Twitter fight between these 2 companies. The romance was cute. There wasn't much in the kissing department and stuff like that until the end of the book. I really like the characters. I really like the interactions with each other. The romance, it's cutesy, so if you're looking for something like this, I will probably read this more in the summertime, but It is what I needed. That's gonna be it for the reading vlog. I'm excited for next week because I'm reading 2 of my most anticipated reads, and I'm gonna go outside more because next week I have to go to university, so they are not gonna be as boring as these vlogs. I'm so sorry. If you have read any of this book, please tell me so in the comments what you thought, if you want to talk about it. If you enjoy it, please subscribe, give it a like, comment, all those pretty things that you can do that helps a lot. If you wanna be updated and join the fam, come to Bookstagram. I post daily and I talk to you every single day. That's gonna be it. I will see you on the next vlog. I love you guys. Bye. Hope you had an awesome week, by the way.